I don't know what they take. Maybe a centaur.
That's what I was thinking too. It's pretty good against the troll. You'd still run it up against a lot of the techie stuff. It's got still decent physical resistance. It's kind of susceptible to the Jakiro. Like, just getting tree ringed in a Macropyre might be a little bit of a issue. But yeah, I definitely think the centaur was a good one for sure. It's great against troll.
Centaur's one. Doom's another. Doom's another hero that.
Bristleback. What do you think about that? Oh no, because he's still susceptible to techies.
Yeah, he's okay, but he doesn't. Like, all they really need right now is somebody to start a fight in it. So we're gonna go with
well, that's Sand King. That's a good one. Epicenter as well. They could just get the initiation out on the troll, and they immediately pick into the Ember Spirit.
Ana Ember Spirit, man, this is OG in their comfort zone. Late game, ensure Ana has a good time. This is their Naga answer as well. You have the Maelstrom build. You can get a Radiance if you want to be super greedy about it. Not a whole lot of lockdown. It's, he gets a BKB, and I don't really see a whole lot of lockdown. So this game, like, I don't know how to call it. Techies on one side. I like LGD's draft for
you want OG to win. Like, on the inside, you are saying OG's got to win this.
I mean, I want a game 3. So my OG fandom aside, I want a game 3 because I think this would be hype. But from just a draft perspective, I know you love techies. I'm not convinced. I think that they drafted it early enough that they were able to pick up 2 decent counters to it. I think they could have swapped where the troll and the techies are and maybe had less issues to deal with. TA and Naga are both pretty good answers. So I think LGD has the answers they need to put the pace to OG before the techies is able to just completely take over the map.
All right, cool. Well, I'm glad you literally think exactly what I was thinking, because techies is definitely another one of those heroes that should be like the 4th pick. I don't think you ever felt 5 pick a techies, but like, yeah, if you swapped out the troll, it would have been much better, because then they would have picked OD or something like that, something that's OD-esque, and then you would have drafted your techies, and you could have drafted different counters, because techies is good against OD. So, well, techies remote mine's good against OD, but techies is extremely weak to OD. But just so long as, Jerax is just not on the map, which is what techies do. Okay. We're getting some Roshan already. Seems good.
Speaking of Roche, both teams have very good vision ability in the pit. You have the TA traps and the techies mines. And LGD takes it a little bit faster, but both teams have good Roche potential, is the big thing too. So the contest around the pit is going to be very interesting. We saw how much work FY was able to put in last time around that Roche pit. Older Titan's still the king of the pit, I would say, and depending on how TA does, maybe the pace is going to be a little too much for OG.
I'm just still astonished at techies. Go for the blast off at 1. So he's going for the right kind of build as this kind of techies.
I'm going to defer to your expertise on this matter.
Okay, sweet, because I am like the techies player. I'm the reason why a lot of people are unhappy in their like 4K, 5K MMR pubs. Or in their turbo games.
There you go.
Yeah, I pick techies in turbo, like 100%. I make your day that much unhappier.
Nice little high five between Thompson and maybe.
Yeah, I saw that the last second. Throwing down their nice fancy banner as well.
Blast off, it looks like it missed though.
Yeah, definitely whiffed, but there's no stun available because they did go for the Elder Spirit at 1.
Bottom, they are getting run at though.
Chalice will just have to walk out of that one, so the ruins will be a looks like a 2-2 even still. We'll have the Sand King in the off lane, which is very, very standard. Doing the standard 2-1-2. No tri-laning in this fancy boy. Jerax really wants to get level 2, though. Like, the red mines, even if at level 1, like, it's still some pretty decent damage. It is reduced by the... Or no, actually, it's not physical anymore, so... It's not reduced by it.
It's all magic. Come on, man. I thought you were the techies expert. Even I know that.
I just missed when it was that. Alright, well, Jerax cleans
Right
up the
away.
illusions. Maybe that's why he ended up going for the... No, because they drafted it into it, so... Weird.
I mean, he's just doing what, I think they're just having a laugh at this point. They're just not worried about it. They're here to have fun.
Oh. Seb just getting immensely clicked down by FY. He's not at all concerned.
Thompson's having similar issues mid, getting splashed a lot by maybe. Maybe he's already level 2.
Yeah, Thompson. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard lane for Troll, like almost 100%. There's not really much he's gonna be able to do. There's no ward giving him the easy high ground side blades, so it's really just preying on knowing the location, which maybe he's pretty good at.
He does have the spin now, though, so this is going to be the one way he's going to be able to kind of survive in this lane, is just get that mischance, mess with the refraction damage. That level 1 is just really rough for Troll before you get that out.
Courier coming through. It's not going to get clipped. I can't imagine they'd be able to kill it. Troll's got really bad attack damage at 1.
And Jerax is just, like, waiting for someone to do more damage to him. It's like, please.
Just let me die. Well, it does 300 full damage, and it's 50% of your max HP. He's definitely at 50% right now. I could see the reason for going for a safe way. Ana does manage to get the kill on Chalice in the bot, dies to the creeps, and Jerax will deny himself in the top lane. Ana actually... Oh, they get 2 kills off of that. They got Nova as well. So, 2 for 1. Ana's still dying, probably not the most preferable thing because he died afterwards, and they get the kill on Seb in the top lane in the meantime. That wasn't even a stomp.
Yeah, so he got the experience for Chalice at least. He got Chalice, then they got Ana, and then eventually they got X Nova. So he got the experience for the offlaner. He gets to go back to base, get some Wraith Bands and stuff. Obviously, you prefer not to die, but...
Troll in a bit of trouble here. Thompson just gets clicked down immediately thanks to X Nova with the Shaman rotations coming in with the shackles. Shaksha denies himself to the... Actually, not really denies himself, but he dies off to the Dire. And Jerax will get a kill on FY. So this is the suicide coming in really early. Likely we're going to see the blast off go for level 2. Because it does a lot more damage than going for a red mine at level 2. I mean, it's a 200 damage bonus difference, but like at the same time it's just bigger silence duration. The 400 damage is more direct than like relying on someone to walk on a red mine. So
yeah, the big problem for OG right now is the fact that maybe is cleaning up this mid lane, 17-4 to the 14-3. All 3 lanes actually winning on their CS for LGD.
X Nova, though, is going to be in a bit of trouble. He's not really finding too much down here. He will end up going down to Ana, so... There might be the CS fight going on, but LGD are still losing their heroes. Well, I say that, though. It's 4-4.
Still an XP advantage.
That's correct, Jerax. I'm just watching. Oh, he did go for... Oh, he went for mines at 2. Or mines at 3, okay. So I guess
You're
he's
just keeping an eye on that Techies lane, eh?
Well, you know how I am. I gotta watch that Techies. It's my homeboy. Without the homeboy part. It's my sugar and spice. So he does
bottom.
deny himself in the top lane, but back down in
Saksha,
bottom we do have
that's
the
gonna have a rough
shackles out onto Shaksha. One more right click. He's not gonna be able to get the kill. He'll just walk away. Can't get the shackles, and Chalice maybe gonna get it off the stun. We'll find it off the stun. There's a sentry down here, but it's their own, so Ana, if you wanted to, could sandstorm out, but it's not up. And the bounty runes will be up in 15 seconds, and FY is just going to camp out the top one for as much as time as possible, as Jerax is up in the top here. He's going to be able to get a double stack, and FY is going to break it, but at the cost of getting one of the bounty runes.
They're still going to get 3, it looks like, so it's not the worst.
I'm assuming if
Chalice?
Chalice
maybe?
magically dies somehow, but he'll be fine.
He's got boots online, he's good to go.
Just walk on out of it. Perfectly fine. So, going back to our CS chart, it's 36-6 on TA in comparison to the 30-3 in Troll. They both went to the jungle to farm for that little bit of time, but it's definitely looking more on the side of TA. Plus, there's actually 1 kill, whereas I'm just that Techie dying again. FY up in the top lane. Yeah, they're gonna find the kill. All FY because of the suicide.
Thompson is level 6, so it's a little bit hard for him to die, but he actually doesn't have his ult ready. He went for
another whirling
2-3-1. He's just juggling, it looks like, so he doesn't want to actually be in lane and have to worry about popping his ult.
Yeah, he's going to beeline for the Vladimirs. He's already got the lifesteal coming in on the courier now, as well as picking up the spare set of wards. Looks like we're seeing Jerax TP to the bot lane, prep the suicide, and they will end up getting the kill on X-Nova because of it. Stun. Yeah, FY is not going to be able to find anything off the stomp.
Yeah.
And that's just, this is the power of the techies.
Yeah.
You TP in, you
OG,
suicide, you get a 3-second silence. It's great.
Yeah.
4. 3.
The good news for OG is that Ana's having a game 29-7. He's a little bit lacking on CS, but he's got 4 kills to his name. He got the first blood. He's going to be working towards his phase boots. He's having a good start. The bad news for OG is that both of the other lanes are also doing very well for LGD. Ame's 44-9 and maybe is just completely cleaning up mid. He's going to start hitting the jungle soon as well, putting a lot of pressure on this tower as he goes, and actually looking to invade into Thompson's jungle while he does it.
In which case they will end up finding Shashka. The stomp maybe being channeled here by FY. Nah, they don't need it. They'll find it. Actually, X-Nova gets the kill. Must have been a stray right click coming out.
Yeah.
Alright, where's Techies? Alright, we're bottom. Oh, okay, so this is something I do want to talk about. A lot of people like to never spec the stasis mine until you're like, I think like you max proximity mines and then you go for stasis. You gotta go for the early stasis. Like, early stasis is so good. Like 2 seconds of root, no matter what, at a 400 trigger bonus with a 600 root radius. It's fantastic. It's absolutely insane. And nobody really seems to understand that that's like the big thing you want to go for as a Techies player. You want to have that root available, especially since OG, like their prime line of stun is really just like we were talking about in the draft. It's just the ice path. And I mean, I guess you could sprout, but that's not really a stun. So the stasis mine is fantastic for this game. So I'm glad that they went for it early. Yeah, he's getting pinged on a lot. He's not going to be able to get the shackles off, though, so Seb might be fine for the time being. Jerax with a suicide available, which he will suicide
ready
for.
On Thompson. Ame is crushing this top tower, though. This is a lot of space for him right now. 68 and 11 CS right now. He's rushing towards that Manta style very quickly, and they're not going to have an answer ready to deal with him. Ana's going for back for the drums first.
Ooh.
So the wave clear is not going to be there.
Ame getting all of his mirror image illusions getting popped by Seb there. They will have another sprout available. Ame will just quell it off. Suicide off into the mid here. Not going to find any kills, but the stomp will not find Thompson, so fine for the time being.
Does he have boots yet? He does have boots.
Who, Thompson?
Yeah, he didn't have boots for a while. He just went for Vlad's rush.
Maybe in a bit of trouble here. Spirit goes out. There's no stomp available. It's quite yet, mana-wise. Let's have a wand charge. Will actually get him the mana needed.
Yeah, Ana has showed up for this. They really want this mid T1. They have no damage on it yet, though. So this is a bold play. Yeah,
Ana's in a bit of trouble here, and he actually is definitely going to go down here. Gets stunned up by Chalice, and they'll find that kill easy. Oh, we're gonna see the Veil of Discord build out on the Sand King in this game as well. So yeah, I like this a lot. It's good against the Nature's Prophet, good against the Troll.
It's just a good build. Like it's good against everybody. It's
good in the game of Dota.
It's good in the game of Dota. It doesn't necessarily synergize well with what they have for a team. It's pretty much just for him, but they have. I mean, he's enough, right? And if he goes for that Veil build into the Spirit Vessel, like we saw, I think it was they played against. It was actually got used against them. When they went for the maybe Alchemist, right? That same build.
Yeah, they got dominated by it because that's just how they were able to kill the Alchemist almost every time. FY is going to be sprouted up here. There's not really an immediate method of escape I could see here, especially since Ana did a Remnant travel on top of him. Ana with a Sleight of Fist available in now. He will end up confirming the kill.
Deep, though.
Yeah, he's in there pretty far, but I don't think there's really much they're going to be able to do to answer that. They do have Chalice coming in. It will
dead.
be an immediate deny on Jrax, but Thompson dies to the tower, and they will find Ana as well.
They're just playing so deep and so aggro, and they're just letting Ame completely free farm right now. 100 CS in 10 minutes. Sorry, 11 minutes. He's got 5,500 net worth.
Switching now to the net worth chart. Yeah, he's running at the top of that with 5.5. TA at 5,000 and 4.6 on the Sand King. You do not want your Ember where he is right now. At 4,000, especially since he has linked to the Radiance build.
Yeah, I mean he was picked as an answer to deal with this Naga Siren, but he's only really going to be able to do that once he gets his Maelstrom. If he goes for the Radiance, that's going to be a long time coming. And I'm worried that we're going to see this again, 20 to 25 minute period of time where Naga has a Diffusal Blade and a Manta, and TA has Blink Deso, maybe a BKB at that point, and OG's just going to get run down. They picked this techies, and so far Jrax has done okay. He's gotten a couple of cheeky denies or anything, but he's 1-5-2.
Well, if it makes you feel better, 4 of his deaths are suicides.
Yeah. He's still time off the map, though.
That's true. Like, he's not level 6. Oh, no, he is 6. He actually did go for his ult at 6 as well, so... I feel like that was a bit of a mistake in my opinion, because he'll just get stunned down almost every time. I'd much rather would have seen like another point and blast off, or just, in his scenario, maybe even another spec into stasis. But they'll find return kills down in this bot lane. Chalice will go down for 500 gold, and they'll get the bot tower. They dedicated wards, and now we see Naga walking into mid. Ame trying to win a click-off duel with Thompson, but it is proving to be still somewhat difficult at the moment.
Yeah, no Diffusal Blade yet. Just like Ame hurts, but Thompson still has a lot of armor and he's got the lifesteal. Though that Riptide is doing a lot of work, even with the bonus armor from Berserker's Rage.
It's a good ability for sure. I do still miss when you can actually manually toggle it though. Or not toggle it, but like manually hit it, because I think back then it did more armor drain. I think it used to be 10. But that was back in the day. It did less damage, that's for sure.
Yeah, it did a lot less damage, and you had too many mana issues on Naga. Big problem. You just needed... That's why the Radiant Spots build was the carry build, because you just needed so much mana. Now it's just your net, which you don't really use that much when you're farming, and your mirror image. You don't have to worry about constantly casting Riptide and running out of mana.
So he is going to go for Manta still with the first item. Usually you do see the Diffusal Blade sometimes, but... usually sometimes.
Manta's the better farming item because you build the Yasha from it, as well as it cancels out one of their only forms of stun, which is the Ana roots.
Well, yeah, I guess that's the only one they can disengage because they can't.
Yeah, I mean
they can't get rid of Ice Path unless you time it right. So Ame with a song in the back lines will slow off the rest of the team fight, so that way they can at least try to get the kill on Ana, but it looks like nothing's really going to happen from that. They do manage to find Jrax, but oh, beautiful Macropyle actually going down. Nova still caught on the back lines of it, will end up going down to that. Thompson confirming that kill. He definitely needs that gold.
He does have his phase boots online. He's going to start getting things, and Seb is going actually back for that Maelstrom, so he's looking to be the Maelstrom answer for OG. But that being said,
oh man, Seb just getting destroyed there. The stun and the world splitter. Well, earth splitter.
And Naga's just sending illusions into the Radiant jungle, clearing out those mind stacks. Anytime Jrax tries to set anything up, it's just, well, gonna send Naga in, gonna send, TA in with Refraction up. She's got her Deso online. She's going right for the BKB, not even bothering with a blink. She's going to just let Chalice worry about that. Actually, never mind. Chalice is going for bots. They're just going to let FY do it.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like it's FY's landed a lot of great stuns. He did an amazing job in the last game. He's going to keep on doing it again because we saw a lot of amazing stuns already with Earth Splitter combo on top of that.
Oh my, the reaction time.
Maybe. They do have the TP coming in there by Chalice, and they immediately find the kill. However, Epicenter is... Actually, it's not even spec'd, so they do find the kill on X-Nova and return Ana with no remnants available, but he's got a lot of HP. It's not going to do anything against the Desolator, though. They do still lose the tower in the mid lane, and looks like they're trying to go on the Naga here, but they're just getting swarmed, and now we see Shashka up here on the top. He's dead. So they trade off 3 heroes, and all they got was a tower in the mid lane.
And they... it's Ana dying. They thought they had a quick pick because Seb spotted the Shaman just pushing the waves. He's like, okay guys, I'll TP in on this. Very quick Hex reactions from the Shaman means that he's able to do that, drop the wards, TA Sand King, TP in, rotate over, and it just gets turned so quickly. They tried to fight around the wards, couldn't do it. Ana was greedy and went for the X-Nova kill using his last remnant, and just getting punished for their overly aggressive maneuvers. And Ame's still free farming. 9.7k net worth at 17 minutes.
Yeah, he's just absolutely dominating this game. He'll have the defusal up and running, like 800 gold away or so. And yeah, once that's up, it's game. Like
Blink on TA.
Yeah, we'll
have a BKB.
Oh, so she did end up going back for the blink. I thought she was going to go beeline into BKB.
He might have thought about it, but at this point, they're having such a good time in picking up enough kills that... speaking of kills...
Yeah. We do see Ame kind of just toying with Jarex down in the bot here. Stun goes through, and he's not going to be able to get the suicide this time. And is that defusal played? No, it's just about defusal. Another 200 gold will do.
He's got about another 200 gold left.
Yeah. Well, looks like they're going to try to set up for taking out the mid tier 1 tower while the tier 2 tower is being destroyed by Shaman Wards and Naga Illusions. Macropyre goes down to just kill off the creep wave. They expend fortification to keep it alive for as long as possible. And Seb's just trying to split push. He's gotten to that point where this is probably going to be his job for almost the rest of the game. On top of the fact that he'll still have to try to deal with that. Naga Siren, oh yeah, he's dead. That's the splitter. He's dead. In every way, shape, and form.
Yeah. He actually, I thought it was the Earth Splitter hit, but it was actually the TA Meld Strike took him down to 100 HP, and then the Earth Splitter kicked in and finished him off.
Oh, I didn't see
TA
that.
by herself can two-shot Seb at this point.
Back down in bottom, we're seeing Ember Spirit in a bit of trouble to show off of the first defusal kill. And Ame, it's just walking over them. OG, it's turning pretty south pretty quickly here. The 12k net worth lead at 19 minutes. LGD is just walking over them. Like
Ana had a decent start to his laning phase, not like an incredibly amazing start or anything, but he decided to take that and use it to help his team out, which is most of the time a good answer, but he's died 5 times by doing it. He's got 90 CS at 19 minutes, and Ame has 250.
Yeah, he's got a lot of money, and he's going straight into the heart. He's like, all right, we're dominating this game pretty hard. I can buy another item that's going to help me just finish off the game. Like, heart's the big one. That or butterfly.
And the other issue, too, with OG was that Thompson got shut down, too, right? So Ana had a good start, tried to help out. Thompson was recover farming. Now they're both recover farming. Seb's trying to make space around the map and dying for it. Who's making the moves on OG? Who can actually... Who do they jump? How do they jump, really? That's the other question. They just kind of have to wait for them to run into them.
Yeah. I guess what they want to go for is that they have to find like the perfect ice path, which since Jakiro actually has 3 in ice path, it could actually be a good duration ice path into a decent Macropyre.
And they're going to get Seb again.
Yep, slept up on the high ground. They're looking to try and not get any million uphill misses, but they did. But they do manage to find Troll Warlord off the side here. Thompson would be a great counter kill if they can get him, but, well, Rooted up, Chalice underneath the Macropyre. This is actually pretty good if they manage to get a couple more kills off of this. Good sleep, though, but there's no team fight coming off of that. Just trying to disengage what they could, so...
Well, that's... Nice that's what they need. They need
Yeah.
to find LGD overextending, pick off the squishy supports. I mean, squishy support. It's really just X-Nova that's squishy, even though he's got triple bracer.
Dude, triple bracer, it's all the rage. Triple anything is literally all the rage nowadays.
Yeah. They still are going to have Ame issues, but at least now Ana has his Maelstrom. It looks like Troll's going for a Manta style, which kind of makes sense. Again, it's the don't get rooted situation that Ame was going for. Eventually, they will have the tools to deal with this Naga Siren and kite her out. Eventually, Troll will be able to build into, you know, Satanic and BKB and be this scary kind of frontliner that OG doesn't have because they picked Seb's Nature's Prophet first. He can't be tanky this game. He needs to do damage, and that means it's going to be a long time before somebody else is able to. And they have to hope that they can hold their base with Jerax's bull until then.
Yeah. They should be able to. Stun, by the way, out on the mid. Thompson. Oh, not able to disengage the sleep just in time, but this Jerax comes in for a suicide just in case. Won't end up getting picked off with his blast off just yet.
And
X-Nova.
LGD setting up for the Roche Pit. They've got the wards. They've got the vision.
Yeah, they're trying to clean up the bombs.
Yeah, they don't have the high ground vision of this shrine, but
oh no! I just realized Ame has heart. He's just going straight on to Ana here. There's no shrine to fight off. The song goes through. This is a great counter team fight, and out goes this. All right, well, Splitter's not gonna find anything, but Ame finds Jerax as well. Ashoska, and it goes down to Chalice and Seb. Gonna start the TP. There's couldn't quite get the root there, but they're gonna get this top tower and. Thompson's just gonna try to farm as much as he can. He's also going for Radiance.
I think Ember is backing off of the Radiance. He's got an Ags queued up because he doesn't.
He's got two Aghanim Scepters. Two Aghanim Scepters queued up. Imagine if that actually worked that way.
That'd be crazy. But I mean, Ags is a good item this game because of the Div Blade on the Naga. You want to be able to still use your remnants. You get incredibly high mobility from them too. They increase movement speed, the increased travel distance. You can cross the map very quickly, play a bit more active. But is he going to get the time to actually farm it? I don't think so.
Not especially since he slept up yet again. The Macropyre being called out purely on the Naga Siren. Just rooted up. She's trying to outlive this, but she has a heart, and as soon as she gets out of range, she'll be perfectly fine. Ame just trying to get out of range. Aegis is snatched up, actually. The Radiant does get the kill on it, so
he can get it.
He's just still stuck in the troll ult, and they do manage to find off Thompson as well. Rooted up on it, just chilling around over here, and they're clicking around.
Coming in.
Stomp's not going to find it, but in comes maybe just clicking away. There's a trap already prepped up there on it. Can't really jump away. There's no remnants. Stun as well, and well, they get 3 heroes dead, and they still have the Aegis, so they have full ability to just walk down mid. Do they have wards? No, they go. Forgot about that part.
There goes Aegis. That's a win.
That is a win. Yes. I forgot because I saw those mines earlier when they were pushing the tier 1 tower, and I thought, I guess they're not going to walk into that one just quite yet. But I felt like that was a long time ago. Like those should have been expired.
Ana was almost able to clean up the Naga Siren in that. It was so close.
Very close.
But
so this
FY on his Elder Titan still.
Root out onto Techies. They find the kill on Shaska in the backside, and just Jerax gets removed immediately. Seb slowed down in every way, shape, and form. TP not available for another 2 seconds. Thompson, though, coming in, maybe trying to find a lucky root on maybe, but luck's not be with your lady tonight. He'll be unfortunate. He won't be finding the root this time. Was it 17%? 16%. See, now if it was 17%, it actually would have happened.
And Seb's dead.
Yep, channeled up by the Epicenter. Chalice just trying to outlive him. Will manage to make it, and there's not really much they could do to counterclaim Global. They do get the root out onto Ana. It's a double sleep. Shaska goes down, the splitter as well, and just Ana's dead again. This is another game like you were talking about it earlier when the game was started. It's just like, are they going to have the items that they need to actually get this done, or is it going to be too late? And judging by Ame's farm, it might be getting to that too late point.
350 CS, 35 minutes, 20k net worth lead.
He's just...
And Jerax is currently mining bottom lane.
Yes.
They're just giving up mid-racks.
Yeah, there's not really much they're going to be able to do to defend this.
Oh, there's a gem on X-Nova, by the way.
Ah, well, that's probably an equally helpful thing. The guy with the triple bracers. Able to see where all the techies' mines are. Speaking of techies, though, he's being absolutely owned by this illusion, and now he's owned by Chalice. So the mid-racks are down. The Shaman Ward's doing work, and now Ame's going to walk to the top lane and start working on those racks. Or probably just the tower. I can't foresee them getting the racks.
No, they can probably get the racks here.
Well, they are split up. LGD do want to try and at least disengage from the bot. Or are they, actually? They find the sleep, and Troll Warlord just getting smashed around. Do manage to find Root and can't get off the BKB. So they do manage to get the kill out onto Maybe, but Jerax goes down again. By the way, off in the sidelines here, Naga Siren with his ult available. Still rooted up, but Chalice will end up going down in tops. Or Chalice gets the kill on Thompson, and Thompson still has buyback, and he's going to have to do it if they want to fight this. But Ame is just removing all of Ana's HP and mana here. Going to have to buy back to defend, and he will do it again. Song goes out. But not enough mana for Naga to TP.
Oh, they're just backing.
Well, Naga was probably going to TP, but she was at no mana.
Oh,
she had like 60 mana.
Sad.
They do drop the splitter, and it's not going to find anything, though. They do manage to break off more illusions for Ame, but he's just getting destroyed by the red mines. FY, stun up in one. He doesn't have Elder Spirit. He drops the sleep, but it won't find anybody, but I think FY is perfectly fine trading his body for the fact that the Naga Siren was able to get out.
Yep. OG trades 2 buybacks and a lane of racks and a tier 3 tower. They do get the TA, which was a big kill. That did go to Seb, so that'll help. Maybe Seb's able to... He's working on a BKB. Gonna have that soon. Though he does... If he does get it, he won't have buyback.
Epicenter channeled up, trying to find Thompson in the side here. They're gonna be able to find him at the last second. Hex goes out, and then the Shackles will follow suit.
Back on Thompson. 95 seconds on the sidelines. I think
still going for Radiance. I don't think that'll be game. It'll probably be... Actually, it could be game.
It depends on how quickly LGD is able to get their waves.
Or if they get Ana over here. He's running out of mana, and he's dead. Okay, now that's game, because that's a dieback on him as well. So, yeah, at this point now, it's just how quickly is LGD able to react here. They have 60 seconds, and maybe he's already pushing down the bot lane. So, I think they're just going to work in from the bot, send in Naga Illusions, excluding the fact that Seb is up in the top lane, gets caught out by the stun immediately. No secondary stun available. There is a Yule's going out by Chalice, and now it's just, well, BKB will not save him. He goes down. No boots of travel on the Naga Siren, though, so it's purely just going to be LGD killing off what they can down here with just wards and Desolator, which isn't really much of a problem, because that's kind of pretty easy for them to do.
The awkward moment when Seb has a shorter Seb than X.
Wait, was that longer? Oh, yeah, that is longer. I thought it stopped at 2,000.
I legitimately don't know.
Huh.
You know what is stopping?
This game?
This game.
Haha! Yeah, 38 and 16, 31k net worth lead, and OG are just letting them finish it the old-fashioned way, unless they do have a plan here. But seeing that
I think they're
is
going to try and hold it once everyone's up, but I don't know how they take
Mega's
this fight.
active. Hexed immediately out onto the troll. They're not going to shackle just yet. The BKB goes out immediately by LGD. By Templar. Beautiful stun, beautiful sleep. They do find the kill on X-Nova. He buys back immediately. Jerax goes down. Not really much of a missing contributor. They do manage to find a good kill on Thompson, but it's not going to do anything. And just FY clicking away, getting a double kill. Seb goes down. They got the shackles on Jakiro in the back lines. Ana, the only one alive, still off to the side, gets stunned at the last second, and now we're seeing the dive into the fountain. Are they going to get the kill in time? They do. They do still manage to lose, maybe, but 2-0. LGD will stay.
10-0
We'll
and
continue.
12 on Ame, by the way.
Good grief.
Did not die that game.
Naga Siren, dude.